Good morning, race fans. Today is the 22nd of June, which means one thing, or two things. It means Daisy's birthday, hello Daisy, and the 24 hours of Le Mans is today, yay! So we're going to go to Tesco and buy food for the day, so I can survive 24 hours of sitting there and watching racing. It's going to be fun. Pre-race pizza in the oven. Snacks on the ready. And alcohol. Sorted.
Alcohol.
We are nearly 2 hours into the race. Fantastic so far. Currently just sitting on TeamSpeak with my friends here and just discussing the race. Lots of fun. And yeah, not feeling any kind of fatigue at all. Really into it at the moment. Lots of action so far. 95 Aston crashed out quite heavily at the start. One of this guy's teammates. And I haven't heard if he's alright yet, so hopefully he's fine. But it's been very hectic and really enjoying it. So more to come, please. Pretty sad news really from the 95 crash earlier on. The driver, Allan Simonsen, Danish driver, has actually been pronounced dead. So it's always weird to watch a race and see somebody die. Obviously, you know, I've seen the crash from different angles, seen the actual crash from on board the Corvette, and it's such a freak accident. The car just veers to the left on the even after he was taken Turtle Rouge. Looks like maybe something broke on the car, I don't know, but regardless, my thoughts are with his family and his team, and not much else to say really. Just a really horrible incident. This is a racing age really concerned with safety and concerned with people's lives, and to see someone die. Obviously, a couple of weeks ago we had a marshal die at the Canadian Grand Prix, and now I have a driver at Le Mans. It's horrific. It's horrible. So yeah. So rest in peace. You think too about how lucky some people are in their crashes. I mean, just a couple of years ago we had Alan pretty much fly into the barriers after the Dunlop curve, and obviously last year we had Ann Davison flip his car at the Mulsanne corner right at the bottom. So just terrible luck. And I don't know, it really is quite shocking. I'm at a loss for what to say. Hopefully the Aston team can win the race and dedicate the victory to him, but we'll have to see. Right, so we're 4 hours in now, well nearly anyway, and obviously the race still kind of shot by the death of Allan Simonsen. However, race goes on as always. A couple of problems, a couple of cars. We had the Rebellion go into the wall at some point. I think he ruined his front end. I think he just had a spin, and I think it was Caterham or a Lotus. I'm not quite sure what their names under, but it's Alex Rossi. They broke a wristbone as well, so they've had to pit for a while. But otherwise, quite uneventful to be honest. It's been quite a quiet half an hour or so. So quite as good to be honest, considering the news. But we'll hope for some more actions soon. Fingers crossed. Right, we're at about the 5.5 hour mark now, so getting into the race. Had a couple of incidents after the well, there was a safety car first of all. I think one of the I forget the team. I can't think. One of the P2 cars anyway had a left rear puncture, and it caused the puncture caused the bodywork to come flying off and spread debris all over the track. Just coming onto Turtle Rouge. Got a lot of action there this corner apparently, and that brought out a safety car to clean that up. And as soon as they started up again, all these cars went flying off in their cold tyres, and had a couple of spinners. Had a Ferrari spin, had a Corvette go off. We had I think it was another P2 car spin. It really was a bit hectic, and to top it all off, a Lotus left a part of a big chunk of its bodywork behind on the Mulsanne straight, so they had to call the safety car out again to get that replaced. But no more retirements as of yet. Everyone's still going, so that's good news. And so yeah, starting to get into it now, and starting to get a bit interesting. So I'll keep an eye on that and keep you guys updated. Development since our last little video. One of the number 3 Audis in the pits now, so only these number 2 in contention. I think I'm not quite sure why they're in. There was quite a lot of damage to the right hand side of it. Might have hit something somewhere, but I missed it.
Number 8's waiting at the end of the lane.
I'm going to embrace waiting a bit later. I'm on TeamSpeak at the moment with my sim racing friends, so probably hear them in the background, but going to keep an eye on that Audi, see what, where they are relative to Toyota, and going to be interesting, I think. Right, so we're now, let's see, maths time, nearly 11 hours in now, and still going strong. As you can see, I've got the camera on at R Factor. This with the guys in my TeamSpeak channel. We're doing the I think it's a VLM 9196 for Mon Mod. If you haven't seen it, it's really awesome track. Recommend checking it out. Very nice, very nice to drive, etc. It looks brilliant. And we're driving a GT3 mod. I forget the name of it, but it's brilliant. And I recommend that as well. I'll try and find names, put them in the description if I remember. But there you go for now. Race-wise, Le Mans, not really that much going on, to be honest. We had a couple of spinners. We had, I think, a Corvette that had a clutch when it went into the wall because that was pushed into the pits, and we also had we had Patrick Dempsey's car. He managed to spin it. I think he was squeezed by a prototype, but I'm not entirely sure. But he wasn't doing obviously wasn't too good for him. But it's been all quiet so far, so people are sleeping now. Getting to that stage of the night, drivers probably going to get a bit tired, people trying to get rest, and unfortunately I'm not going to be one of them. No sleep for the wicked. Oh, he's out of the car though, he's alright, walking around.
Yeah. Again, I don't know why they haven't got more tyre walls around this place.
I know.
Michelin Man supporting them.
I suspect that the driver is out of the car. That looks like Tony Burgess. Yeah, I think it's Tony Burgess.
It's one of the prototype cars, number 30. I forget the actual car. Is massive impact coming out of the Porsche curves, and his car is literally in half. And obviously, given the incident earlier on today, we will presume the word straight away, and we're very thankful to see him get out of the car. There was the Lola B12 Tony Burgess. It crashed, and I'm very happy he's alright. So we are now left 11.5 hours on the clock, and there's currently barrier repair going on, as you can see there, where a Ferrari, I think it's just down by the start of the course, down in the after the Dunlop curve, where Ferrari spun out and rear-ended the wall, and basically went straight into a barrier. And it led to an interesting discussion in the our TeamSpeak channel about safety this year. Obviously, with the obvious news of we've gone over a couple of times before, and a couple of big crashes that we've actually seen so far. Obviously, these cars are getting faster and faster, and a lot of the course is just barriers only. The bit where, well, there's a kind of theory going around, I'm not sure if it's right or not, where saying that the 95 car of Allan Simonsen actually he hit the barrier so hard that the barrier went back into a tree, and all the force was dissipated into the tree, so obviously he pretty much hit a solid object at 100 and so miles an hour. So, not surprising really that he landed the way it did. It's getting to the point now where a lot of people think that it's unacceptable that there's a race this big is having issues with safety in this age, the safety age, like all it nowadays. And really, I'm wondering what you guys think. What do you think of this safety at the moment? Could the death have been prevented? Or obviously deaths can be prevented, but just maybe putting a tyre wall there may have stopped it. But let me know what you think, guys, and it'll make an interesting discussion. We just saw quite a ridiculous incident, and it's 10 hours ago, by the way, just under. DKR Racing have been running terribly the entire race, no word for it. They're running like 43rd or so overall in a P2 car, which is terrible. Spun the Dunlop curve and was coming back onto the track slowly, and just pulled into the racing line and took out a Porsche. It's like something you see on an online race, like on Formula 1 2012 or like Gran Turismo. Just someone, if obviously, we know it's not intentional, but by looking at the incident, you would think it is, and it's just it's just inexcusable, really. I mean, being at this level of racing, arguably the biggest race of the year, and having such a silly accident is just, makes it look like I could do a better job. Terrible. Speak of the devil. Bad boys.
Oh boy. And I'm slowly working through my tacos.
I feel like I need chocolate injected into my veins right now.
That isn't the first time that's happened to that car.
This is the infamous level 5 car, which has been on fire several times during this race, and they're still trying to get out as quick as they can.
Anybody want to have a weenie roast? No kidding. Oh, there goes again. Yeah, I'm a little behind you guys. Well, I got speed on the TV, so that's why I'm over the head. Whoa! Holy shit!
Oh!
Fire, fire, fire!
Whoa! Whoa!
That ain't right. That ain't right.
No. Time to go back to the drawing board and learn body work.
Big
Holy shit.
Terrible. Terrible.
Wow.
I've never seen anything like that. That's...
Car's on fire. What should we do? Oh, just send it. It's incredible how it's still running, though. I mean,
yeah.
how is it
It's
still
really
running?
weird.
It's probably the body holding in too much heat around the, you know what I mean?
Obviously, it's not a terminal
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's
that's
really
problem.
what I mean. It's probably air. It's all air. They're trapping air somewhere, I'm sure.
Because they offered them money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I kind of like their blue and black, or their oh, what was it? It was similar to Golf Flip.
I can't remember
really.
what it looked like.
Blue, white, orange, and black.
So we are in, 8 hours in now?
And they are also called Delta.
Not 8 hours in, Jesus, 8 hours to go. I'm so tired at this point. I'm being drowned out by TeamSpeak shenanigans. That was close. It's all going well at the moment. No more big crashes. No more silliness. DKR somewhere in the gravel probably. Oh, I want to sleep. Take 3 of this particular one, because I keep filming this the wrong way around. One of the Caterhams, or the car stamped with the Caterham, managed to break its front right suspension over the Ford chicane. A lot of the cars have been cutting that today, pretty much straight lining it. If you haven't watched any of the race, I would suggest going and look at the footage and having a quick peek of how they take the last 2 corners onto the main straight, and just how silly it is. And they literally just straight line it. It's I wouldn't say it's racing spirit, but I guess everyone's doing it and no one's being penalised, so I guess it's fair. But do that anywhere else and you get a big penalty for it, so not a fan. Well, that's what it looks like. A shame. Leftover Chinese at 20 to 7 in the morning. Race-wise, we've just seen the art car. I forget the number. Really bad at numbers. Got a broken front right suspension, front left actually, sorry. I'm not sure how it acquired that, but I know heading its way back to the pits, and there's another driver. They got Egg Racing who are first at the moment, and there'll be a popular win if they win. Underdogs I think of the bit, so good for them to be doing so well, and they're sleeping people. I am so tired, even with leftover Chinese in me. I just want bed. Not for another... How many hours is it? Like 7 hours yet, so... Roll on to PM.
I'm assuming no one's on the server at this hour.
7 hours to go pretty much, and... Well, pretty much gone past that now, and the 98 Aston has died. Ran out of engine, blew up, and come to a stop just after the Mulsanne straight. Surprisingly, there's a safety car. You see his Allan Simonsen flag in the background there. I don't see why it's coming out of the way, and then they're going to lose a couple of laps on the safety car, so weird decision, but I guess we know best.
It's a safety car, by the way. The first to third in GT Pro is 7.7 seconds.
Oh Christ, okay.
That'll be fun.
Interesting. My God, I see blue sky at my window. This isn't right.
I know the feels. Go away, son.
Unfortunately, the Oak Racing 24 car got screwed by the safety car. It is not the same safety car group as the leader.
Yeah, he's stranded out
Thank you, Paul, for doing my race diary update for me.
Not a problem. Somebody's got to do some goddamn work around here.
It's definitely not going to be me.
Giving me great material for at least 5 hours now. You're not using it.
Material like what, Bailey?
Well, you're
There you
itchy
go.
ass.
Yeah, my itchy ass.
I told you I got itchy balls. What's your point?
There's a link for Steven. No, I'm dead. I'm not getting it. No. Everybody get a kick out of that.
Oh my God.
I'm having trouble coming to grips with it.
Well done, that was good.
No pun intended, right? God, I've really got to stop. Oh, I'm in trouble.
No. You're doing this with me, Bailey.
Come on back, you'll be alright. If I sit up, I'll be alright. If I lie down again, I don't think I will be.
So what, we're 5.5 hours left, and Stephen Bay's in trouble.
I did.
You weren't snoring, but you were asleep.
Yeah. Oh, we heard you.
Wake up, Bailey.
Yeah.
But yeah, race-wise, oh, look,
Pot of coffee. I'm gonna go make another
actual
pot.
thing. That was such good timing. Thank you, Eurosport, for your terrible coverage. But yeah, Audi's still leading. I think they slapped the second place Toyota second for another time, so Toyota goes another lap down. And yeah, I'm so tired. I don't want to show you myself right now because I feel like death. You might get like a picture at the end. Pretty sure my speech is growing more and more kind of inaudible as well, so maybe try and keep that down a little bit.
This is probably the least.
So, rain, with just over 5 hours to go. Another variable in this fantastic. You just see it. You see it on the recording there.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty damn ridiculous. Oh, Ferrari going for it. Oh, Jesus!
Kamui-san.
That was awesome.
Ooh, that's an ass plucker moment.
That's a good time to join.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, so car and fly now. But this is yet another variable in the mix. You can see there's now fire.
If it's not throwing fire 3 feet out back of the car, I don't want to hear it.
But this is Italian. It's not an HPV.
Yeah, not level 5, is it? For those who don't know, level 5 have been mental all day.
The safety stewards
Been on fire about 4 or 5 times. Hilarious. Also count my endeavour. I think I mentioned that the driver was okay. You can see him just to the right down there. He's alright, so that's good. Well, we just had Sean Edwards appear on the Eurosport coverage in the form of a tweet, asking a very sensible question, a very potent question, I guess, as to why there aren't Tech Pro barriers at Le Mans, which is arguably the biggest race of the year, as I mentioned before. And you know, these are used in Formula 1, they're used I think in NASCAR, and they're basically plastic that plastic field kind of block things that help kind of blur the energy of impact, and you know, save lives at the end of the day. And you can argue it would have saved Simonson's life, but there you go. Just got off of the safety car now after that big Aston crash. We are with 4.5 hours remaining. It's currently 9:30 in the morning. Under 4 hours to go now. The end is in sight. I can do it. I've got no more food left. Well, I have. That's a lie. I just haven't eaten any of it. And oh, lady, hello. And still going. Finally getting some sun at them on after the really weird conditions over the entire duration of the race so far. Got people on TeamSpeak at the moment testing out a GT3 mod, which I need to remember to link you guys to. It's really good. I'll probably forget though. It's gone fantastic at life. But Audi first, Toyota second, third at the moment, Audi fourth, Audi fifth, HPT sixth, which is pretty much how it's been for the entire, or not the entire race, for the last 10 hours or so. So not many changes up top, and everything's pretty much settled at the moment. So an update coming soon. Well, it's raining again now, with 3.5 hours to go. Weather really can't make up his mind for this race. I can't count the amount of times the weather's changed. It should play into the hands of Toyota. Toyota tends to be a bit quicker in the rain, but we'll see. So we are down to nearly 3 hours left. We have the ARC car out, number 45.
No, it's been out for a while now. It's amazing.
Team speakers are amazed at the sun. It's like the weather's finally made up its mind. Well, on that part of the course anyway. But it's still hit and miss the weather. Still going. There's the second Aston, the ARC car. I think he's currently in first now. I think that was the position. Last team speakers. That Aston isn't far away from the Porsche now, is it? It looks like it's about it's 10 seconds down the road or so, so it really is quite close.
Next 47 seconds.
There you go, very close.
They're going toe to toe.
Well, it is 11:30 at the moment, and I am so tired. It's just all hit me at once, and I feel like I just need to sleep. 2.5 hours left, and I just can't. I don't know if I can do it or not. I gotta hang in there. I can't stop now.
No.
Also, it's raining again. Bloody weather. Here comes the rain. Massive rain at Tetrouge. Not sure where it is elsewhere on the circuit, but man, this is going to make things interesting. That Toyota and the Audi you just saw go through the frame are racing for position right now, third and fourth, so close together. 4 seconds now between the GT Pros, the ARC car, Aston Martin, and the Porsche leading by 4 seconds. I think the Porsche owes a pit stop though over the Aston, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Still very close. An hour and a half to go. Huge news. Rain comes down. Toyota gets loose coming into the Porsche curve and puts it in towards done.
Oh, it's the weather did in there, didn't it?
Hour and 60 minutes left.
Oh, shame, mate.
And it's done.
I'm all
shame.
Just devastated there. That car is buried. That's not going to go anywhere after that.
It's chucking it down.
Anything could happen in endurance racing, my friends.
Absolutely chucking it down.
I suppose maybe the
Back off right now.
unbelievable. So we're coming up now to the point where these yellow flags are out. So
You've got to be careful here.
Now look at this shit.
take it very, very easy.
Look at him rain. Sit. Look at it. Oh my
To
God.
be gained by trying to be brave here.
Ooh.
There we are. And
I'm sure teams have all told them about this.
What are they thinking now, Damien? They're thinking of whether they should go into the pits and take on wet sites. Number 2 car.
There's another one through the bloody chicane.
What an incredible downpour that is!
It's like Malaysia.
Well, it is, isn't it? Look at it. It's just so...
Round they come into view of our next camera. Leeds it is that leads.
There's a girl like that.
For the lead right now. Porsche versus Aston. It's a Porsche versus coming onto pit lane. Now who's coming in? Who's coming in? Is the Porsche?
I can't believe the director, like, what a prick.
Where's the picture? The Porsche stayed out.
They didn't pit the Porsche.
Porsche stayed out.
There's a gamble for you. Absolutely, it was a bit of shenanigans going on, and the Aston has come in.
Oh, he didn't even try for
They were
the
just
chicane
coming to
that
the
time.
pit end. Disgraceful. Fucking just pulled away from it and went to Audi already in the pit. What an absolute arse. Because he went just in front of him and...
Dem development is all I can say right here.
See the water being pushed out the way that was there.
That's incredible, isn't it?
The P2 leaders to the right of us there.
It really was a Malaysian downpour.
It was like the summer days last year.
Looks like the Aston.
Yeah.
Without a header right. I think the Aston might have beat the safety car around and actually jumped the Porsche, but we have to find out. About 25 minutes ago now, and the that's stretch. And the Toyota just unlapped itself on the lead lap now of the Audi. Got a long way to go up behind them again for position, but there is another downpour forecast, and that Toyota is good in the wet, so we'll see. It's raining again. That's what we like to see. Only 13 minutes to go.
Well, there's enough to show, isn't it?
I don't think it would be much of a story.
And moments later, after cars cross the line, the rush onto the track to be below the podium at Le Mans will begin as well. Whatever the weather, we've put up with a lot of this in the last 24 hours. Fans have been wet and dry as often as the teams, Liz.
It'll be interesting what Aston do for us the year.
Jubilation at the end of this enormous achievement is always to be celebrated.
Yeah, and I think especially this race with everything we've been faced with the tragedy, the hard-fought racing, the difficult conditions, everything. I think the teams are going to be more exhausted than they ever have been before.
It's no throttle.
It's just
Good
a different
spot,
long.
Mr. Trustwell.
It's not going to finish the way we always do. We're not
British driver on each
It's
podium.
not, like I say, it's not a Le Mans to remember fondly, I don't think.
Good call from Gary Paravani. He says the number 8 slowed down to let the leaders go by him, so he didn't have to do another lap. And very good point, of course, yes.
Well spotted.
Yeah,
good well spotted you, Martin, because you said we thought...
Time's gone 0, so this is the last lap.
And then we've look after your tyres in case it rains again. And, okay, he dropped that when Liz was talking, pay attention. I can't watch the screen when Liz is talking because I'm magnetically attracted to listen to her.
So Christensen leading the last lap. Bertrand Baguette leading P2 on the last lap. Richard Leeds for Porsche, Porsche 1-2, and what a return to Le Mans after 14 years with no factory team here. And of course Porsche victory also in the privateer category, the GT AM for Raymond Narak's high performance, instant performance Matmut team from Rouen.
So that's a win for the 2013 Porsche and the 2012 Porsche. Fantastic from them, a really great effort.
Well, no punch
Not a win yet until they cross the line, my dear.
Sideways moments caught by the onboard camera, but it will be a second place finish at Le Mans for Toyota. Thinking of Ukyo Katayama's dramatic late race charge to try and catch the winning Audi that was defeated by debris and a puncture. That was then, this is now. Audi's Tom Christensen, Alan McNish and Loic Duval, the man who claimed pole, will win for Audi. They started first, they finished first in the 2013 Le Mans 24 hours. And if that is all you ever hear about this race, there is so much more that we couldn't possibly fit.
Doesn't look very happy, does he? Understandably.
Very subduedly.
And tears in his eyes too, I'm very glad to say.
Okay, so race over now. 2 o'clock, or about 2:15 now. I will record a summing up bit when I get up in about 14 hours. See you later. Okay, so it is, what's the time now? Just gone midnight. I woke up about an hour ago. So it's pretty fair to say my sleeping pattern is well and truly broken now. So the race, yeah, it was very much an up and down race. Really good in terms of action, in terms of, you know, weather and unpredictability. But obviously marred by the death of Allan Simonsen, who I'll mention again in this. A lot of people dedicating their races to him, not least Tom Christensen in the winning number 2 Audi, and there was a big kind of tribute before the actual podium ceremony took place to him, so that was nice to see. In the LMP2, we had the Oak Racing car beat out their sister car, the Evo Racing car, so 1-2 for them. They're pretty happy with that, I guess. GCE Pro was actually won by the Porsches, Porsche 1-2. It was a shame for the Aston. They would have liked to have a win, I guess. Coming off the back of this race, kind of, you know, take something from this weekend, but they had to settle with 3rd place overall in that class. And then GTM was won by another Porsche, the number 76 car. I'm reading off my screen because I didn't follow the AM race. Although I did follow Mr. Dempsey in his car, and they came home 4th. Yay. Anyway guys, I'll leave it there because I'm very tired. I'm going to go back to sleep now anyway. Until next year.